Alright guys, just waiting for some confirmation that we're live here. It usually takes a little bit. Sorry about that. Yo, what's going on, Bill? Do we got volume? Sounds like it. Alright guys, I want to mention my sponsor, Exchange Collectibles. You can use discount code CRYPTO for 10%. Alright guys, so in case anyone did not see the Spider-Gwen Haul, so to do a quick update, what we've got is 14 of the Spider-Ghost Spider 1-for-100 J. Lee J. Hanji 1-for-100 variants. So I found a big deal that had a bunch of these, and I was able to get 7 near mint copies and 7 damaged copies. And I called them up to talk about the damage. They were kind of mentioning color rubs and stuff like that, and I was like, you know what? Give them all to me. So basically paid $5 a piece for the near mint copies and $2.50 a piece for the damaged copies. Set up the press, and my presser worked some flipping magic, man. They all so damn beautiful that I'm going to get some 9/8 out of the damaged copies. Along with those, we've got one of the Edge of Spider-Verse 2, just the regular cover. It's like I don't know if it's technically an air cover, but it's where it has the darker background. There's some people trying to say that that's an air variant or whatnot, but it seems like that one does command a little more money, so when I found a raw copy with the dark background, I scooped it up. I believe we all have about 2 or 3 ASM 300s in there. Maybe a couple other things too. I don't have my list in front of me to know exactly what's in there. Sorry, be back. Bill, can you hear me? Yeah, we should be okay. Turn the gain down a little. Are we okay, guys? It looks like we made. Bill, hear me? I'll try to move my mic down a little bit. Okay, I don't know what's going on, guys. My internet connection could be suffering a little bit. Okay, alright, so here we go. Alright, oh, that's interesting. They put the list on top. I actually kind of like that. Alright, so we've got the 14 Spider, the 1 Edge of Spider-Verse. We've got Batman on 1s. Okay, from memory, I was expecting those to come back probably like a 9.4, 9.6. 1 9.8. I can't remember what that one looked like. I'm sure it would have been a near mint copy, so somewhere in the 9.4, 9.2, 9.6, something like that. 3 ASM 300s, and they kind of are going to run the gambit. Maybe we can pull at least a 9.6 out of there. I would love a 9.8, but you know, I couldn't grade any of them a 9.8. We've got an Ultimate Fallout 4 regular cover, Ultimate Fallout 4 variant, which that one was a CGC 9.2 that I cracked and then had pressed. And then I've got a Batman 12. That was a raw copy. I don't remember what I was grading that one at. Alright. Let's get into it. Alright, our first Ghost Spider 100 variant came back in 9.8. That is awesome. Next one, 9.8. Oh, come on now. Just to talk about these books a little bit more. So I started with 2. I got 2, had them pressed. They came out really, really nice. So that was another thing, kind of like a signal for me that I need to get more of these, because after they looked so damn good, I was like, ooh, these books are pressed nice. So let me try and take advantage of that. Next one. 9.8. I'm gonna leave them in the bags, guys. Next one, 9.8. We are on the roll here. Man, if I can get more than 7, that's just gonna be awesome. Okay, 9.8 again. That's 5. 9.8 again. 6. 9.8, 7, 9.8, 8. Oh, guys, here we go. 9.8, 9. Another one, 9.8, 10. 11, 12. Oh man. 13. Okay, New Mutants 98 Newsstand Edition. That was a 9.2. Came back a 9.4. I actually thought that would make 9.6. Let me take a look at it. Yeah, I agree. 9.4 it is. They didn't mess that one up. Alright, I think pretty sure that was only 13 Spider-Gwens. We got one more in here somewhere. So there is the Edge of Spider-Man 2. So this area back here is really, really dark. It's black, and a lot of it's kind of darker maroon. I was really hoping this would come back in 9.8. It's got a little bit of a color rub here. Yeah, okay. Alright, tiny, tiny, tiny little spine stress. Alright, I'm not going to complain. I think they got that one right. The mic still. Alright, hold on a second, guys. Let me try and turn the gain down on the mic. See if that fixes it. Okay, does that sound better, guys, on the mic? And Joseph Blair, nice to have you in here. Melody. Yeah, what's going on, right? Okay, cool. Alright, so we have one more of those ghost spiders in this submission somewhere. It's the last one. Unless I did 14 and I miscounted. No, there it is. 14 for frickin' 14, dude. That's some shit right there. Yeah. Okay, so here's one of the ASM 300s. This one's a newsstand, 9.2. And I don't have my notes as to what I thought these were going to grade. Yeah, 9.2 is okay. It possibly, on a good day, this one could have made 9.4. But I'm not going to complain. Newsstands are a little bit tougher to get your hands on. Hey, here we go. Ultimate Fallout 4. Came back at 9.8. Alright. Batman Adventures 12. Oh, that's, yes. That's awesome. 9.6. Anytime I get this book in a 9.6 or a 9.8, which I only have one 9.8, I save it. Okay, this is a book that I just believe, you know, you can hold this thing for 10, 20 years and you're going to be happy. So this one will be going into the retirement portfolio. That's awesome, man. One little spine stress. So I don't think they didn't miss that one. It couldn't have been a 9.8 in my book anyway. 9.6 on the variant. So this one was a CGC 9.2 that I cracked and had pressed. And to tell you the truth, if you watch my video from, what was it, maybe a couple weeks ago, where I pulled, maybe it was a month ago that I pulled the 9.8 on this that I ended up selling, that no way in hell was a 9.8, in my opinion anyway. This one looks much nicer than it. One little baby spine stress right here you're not going to be able to see. Yeah. So this book as a 9.6 looks better than that 9.8. That one I'll probably keep. Because I believe that book's got legs too. Okay, and we got a couple more in here. Some more ASM. Okay, so here's the second Batman Beyond. That one came back in 9.6. That's good. I still believe this book someday is gonna pop. They're gonna do a Terry McGinnis Batman, and I don't know if it'll be live action or animated, but when that happens, this book is gonna pop. And it already kind of popped on fake rumors. People were putting out fake rumors that they were doing a Batman Beyond animated series, and all of a sudden the book jumped up and it was just basically a lie. Oh, there we go. There we go. ASM 309.6. I'll probably save this 9.6 too. I really want a 9.8 for my personal collection, but have not had any luck on copy and get it to grade 9.8. This is a pretty solid looking 9. Well, yeah, it looks okay. Got a couple little things up here that I don't recall seeing when I packed it up. But it's got a little spine stress right there that you won't be able to see. But anyway, so in my book it isn't a 9.8 anyway, so I'm happy with the 9.6. And what else we got? Another one. 9.4. And, oh, this is a great example, too. All right, I'm going to pull these out of the bag. We'll stick them up there. So, you can get really different color strikes in these ASM 300s. And then we've got a perfect example here of where you get that red color strike and then the orange color strike. So this one's the darker one. And this one's the like the more orangey one. So it's just kind of, you know, different production tolerances or whatnot. Come on. But you know, there's that much of a difference in the color strikes on that. Let me see. This one needs to come this way a little bit, I think. A little bit closer to you guys. Yeah, it doesn't really seem to be showing up in the camera too well. Maybe I'll just hold them up closer. But you can see that there's a significant difference in the color strike. You know, orange and more red. Anyway, so that's just something that I've noticed on ASM 300. And my personal preference is, if I have a choice, I'm going to try and go for the one that's got the darker red. That's just me. Same thing in like X-Men 1. I think that's the end of it. No, one more book. Same thing with X-Men 1. You know, you have light green and dark green. I'm going to go for the dark green when I can. Okay, this one, 9.0. So we kind of ran the gambit of grades on the ASM 300s. And tell you the truth, I don't know. Well, it's got some color rubs and stuff. Okay, I mean, I think I might have given this one a 9.2 myself, but not too big a difference. 9.0 and 9.2 in that grade. Alright guys, so I haven't watched Game of Thrones yet, so that's on the list for tonight. Do we have any questions? If not, I'm going to kind of try and keep this a little bit shorter. I do have a whole bunch of other stuff I wanted to unbox and some more original art, but I was like, oh, I don't want to go like an hour and a half tonight. Maybe we'll try and go like Wednesday, and we'll do some of that, the haul and the original art. Free Spider Ghost, right? Yeah, I should like give one to my presser. Dude, he completely pulled magic on those. I mean, it was amazing. I have to go look at them. There's some of them that had some slight color rubs, but I know that CGC allows like very little color rubs in 9/8. So when they were telling me, yeah, you know, they've got some color rubs and stuff, dude, I was not even concerned. There was a couple that had a couple little corner bends and stuff, and he told me he pressed like one of them 3 times to finally get it out, and it paid off. I mean, yeah. So in fact, I'm calling that dealer. I've been messaging them and trying to get a hold of him. So I was like, hey, how many more do you have? How many more damaged ones do you have? You know, because I'm ready to buy all of them. You know, it's just like if he can work that kind of magic with these things. Now the other thing is, all right, I haven't looked at the CGC census, but I guarantee you this is like a crap ton of the census right here. So if you're ever in this position, or like I am with Ultimate Fallout 4, the normal covers, you cannot dump these things. You will crash the market. So the first 2 that I got back, I sold both of those, but you know, I let them take their time. I sold one in like a week, and then the other one in like another week and a half from there. So what my plan is I still believe, you know, in Spider-Gwen and Miles Morales for the next animated movies that are coming, say next year, or end of this year and probably middle of next year for Spider-Gwen's standalone animated movie. So I totally believe in those. But if I can get a free, if I can be in those books for nothing, sell half of them or something, and then recoup all of my money, then that's what I always recommend doing. I mean, take a free spec book, you know what I'm saying, instead of tying up a whole bunch of money. So what I'm planning on doing is I'll slowly sell some of those. I'm also trying to get a hold of that dealer to see if I can get whatever else they've got, especially the damaged ones. I mean, shit. Give me all of them for $250 a piece. That's crazy. I mean, the first two I sold, I think I sold one for $825 and one for $860 on eBay. And I'm the cheapest guy on there at that price. The other thing is, after I sell one, you hold off for a little while to see if the price will go up, because if I just keep listing these things for $850 or something, that's going to be the ceiling on that book until I've sold everything that I want to sell. So I don't want that to happen, So the other thing that I'll do, I'll sell a couple, then I'll pull off, stay off for a couple weeks or a month or something, and see what happens. Like, does the book start to push up again? If it does, then I'll come back and sell a couple at $1,000. Same thing, I'll sell a few, pull back, see if the book can continue to go up or if it's stabilized or whatnot, because if I'm selling it at X price, that's going to create a ceiling on the book. Like, no one's going to pay more than that if I'm a seller at this price. The book can never go beyond that. So that's kind of one of the other things I'll do with that too, because every time I've been checking eBay, there's only about 3 or 4 on there, and usually only one real seller. Like, there's a guy that wants $1,500-$1,600 for it or something stupid. You're not going to ever get that, especially if I'm going to sell them. I had mine up there for $900 or best offer. You're not getting $1,600. So anyway, I'll slowly sell off a few of those to at least pay for the balance of them. And then I'm going to go try and hunt down if that guy's got any more. If he's got more, I want them all, and then we'll kind of go from there. Yeah, it's, the older books, I found that it's a little bit easier to make money with newer books. For me anyway. I still do the older stuff too. You'll see some stuff coming back. But the thing is, you're shelling out tons of money. It's like I picked up those Spider-Gwens for $500 and $250. So $500 to turn that into a $850 book. By the time you take all the fees out, grading, eBay, PayPal, all that junk, yeah, you're making a decent profit, but it's not like a killer. But then at the same time, the ones that I picked up for $250 a piece, yeah, you're making really, really good money on that. That's like a triple up. So you're just not going to be able to do that with the older books right away. Yeah, you save all those books, yeah, they're gonna keep going up. But to like get that immediate bump, to be able to turn that money, I found that newer books are really the only way to do that. It's a little more risky, it's a little more speculative, but then when it hits, the reward is pretty nice, And then of course, as I keep building up nest eggs, I'll buy different older books that I like. I still want to pick up another Marvel Spotlight 5. I'm waiting to pick up the Iron Fist first appearance. Marvel Premiere 15, I would really like a 9.6 or 9.8 in that, and that book is softening, so the other thing is I'll look at this stuff that from all of the Netflix shows that's kind of cooling off now, wait for that stuff to die down, and then that's the time to buy it. Don't buy it when everyone's going crazy for it. Now everyone's trying to sell off their Iron Man 55s. It's like, guys, what did you think was going to happen? Thanos, we're probably not going to see him again for a while. It's like they're going to find some other big villain. So, wait. These things go through cycles. When stuff shoots up really high, it usually comes back down. When I picked up my Saga RRP, I waited for that thing to come down on the dip, and then. What else? I picked up the Fantastic Four 45, pretty much at a recent low anyway. And that one's at CGC, got that press. Maybe I can bump it a little bit, hopefully. But All right, guys. Thank you for stopping by on Sunday night with me. And so it looks like we definitely hit the goal of 10,000 with the Spider-Gwens. We probably passed that quite a bit, right? There's 14 of them. If we figure them at 850 a piece, that's well beyond our 10,000. So we hit that goal and crushed it. Thanks, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and maybe I'll see you maybe Wednesday for